Alrighty, everybody. And in today's video, I am going to be explaining to you what to do if your car will not start and if it is just a clicking sound. And you might say, might be a dead battery. And in this case, it is not a dead battery because this car was able to roll start, where one of the perks of having a stick shift is when your car has either a starter problem, it will be able to, what you do is you have your friend, you put it in a reverse, and then, oh, hold on, wait a minute. So what you do is you get the thing in reverse and have your friend push it really fast. And then in this case, you are able to pop the clutch off and on a bunch and then start the car. And that worked in this position, which means it overrided the starter. Okay, so the engine and the transmission was enough to charge the alternator and get this car working. So the starter has gone out on this car. Now, on these things, the starter is underneath the exhaust manifold behind the engine and transmission. So let me tell you one thing, baby. It is a job to do. Not a crazy job, but it's something in there. So, but what you want to, one of the first and foremost things that you want to do is, and this is just educational for you guys. As you can see, I've already pulled apart a bunch of crap, getting ready to do the starter. I've, pulled the intake apart, put my keys down. So you want to make sure the connections, both the negative and the positive, are snug. And in this case, they are. Okay? And you want to make sure that all connections to the alternator are working. The pulleys are working. You want to just make sure everything is snug. Now, that alternator is original. So, time could be ticking for that thing as well. There's a lot of original stuff that when you drive this car up the East Coast, you want to look at. And so the starter went out when I was doing DoorDash. So, when you are doing DoorDashing or any delivery system, it's better to have a manual car, and it's better just to leave it running. Because the most wear and tear on your engine is when it's startup time. And you don't want to be exhausting that starter and having to do what I do. Because God knows old Ryan, he's too cheap. He's too cheap to spend money on having somebody replace the starter. Now, I've gotten a new starter sent to me from California, but I feel like I could take a couple of Eastern Airline flights to California by the time this thing's gonna get here. Oh, FedEx. Boy, their system sucks. I've been waiting. The package was first supposed to come yesterday. Well, it's still late. You call the customer service. The corporations don't give a rat's ass about you. So, we don't know where your package is, baby. Okay. Well, maybe I should pull it out of my rear end and I'll get it a little quicker. So, and a couple other things you want to do is, if your check engine light comes on, you want to simply open up your hood and look around and inspect your engine and check it and, make sure it's still there. Make sure it's still intact. Or invest in becoming a Morlock in an air raid shelter and living underground. Or you can calm down with that big Ultima energy. And now we are transitioning topics to somebody out of all the places, Worcester, Massachusetts. And in Worcester, Massachusetts, the land of bureaucratic democracy, They are revoking a CDL license. Okay, so this is going to be more and more reason to move down south with things are nice and easy. Get away from the democracies of past the Dixon line. So this guy, you can't believe this crap that they put out in Worcester. This guy lost his CDL behind his back with only a 4-day heads up. Bull crap, baby, bull crap. So guy loses his CDL. He's got a son to feed. He's got family and pets to feed. Oh, but the bureaucratic democracies, they don't care, though. They don't care whose lives are affected. Oh, because for some reason we gotta pull that guy's CDL, baby. No. Okay, so Registry of Motor Vehicles in Worcester, Massachusetts. You guys should be ashamed of yourselves for taking away a license to a hardworking truck driving civilian. You guys, the one that signed the paperwork to revoke his CDL, when he didn't do anything wrong, he just stopped meeting the qualifications, baby. Okay? To whoever signed that paperwork in Worcester, Massachusetts, you should be ashamed of yourself. And you should give this guy back his license. Because I can guarantee you're not sitting for 12 hours in a tractor trailer. I can guarantee you've never done that, too. So, here we go again with the half-assed registration destroying lives. Hence why you should move down to the southeast. And get an old beater, too.